Disappointed and embarrassed. That's how the South African Police Union feels about the parade at the funeral of Richard Maponya. The uncoordinated salutes drew ridicule on social media. Joining me now from Pretoria, from our Pretoria studios, is the union's president, Maponya. Thank you so much for joining me, Mpo. So, I mean, for some of us, it was laughable, really, seeing those police officers trying to do a drill and a salute and basically facing the wrong way at most of the times that they were supposed to be coordinated. But you believe this goes deeper than us making fun of those particular officers. What does it point to? Do we have to worry about anything in as far as what we saw in that video?
Yes, Tula, we should be worried about it because policing is a highly regulated environment. Anything which we do in policing has got prescripts, has got policies, that regulates such conduct. I think the official funerals as well are regulated in terms of the National Instruction 24 of 1998. And if you look and maybe take your audience as well a little bit back at what happened on Tuesday, you will see that the pallbearers are not the same pallbearers who were standing at the graveside referring to the senior officers, the brigadiers who have made this error.
So what are you saying? That there's something deeper to it, that the standards are dropping and prescripts are not being adhered to?
We have been calling for professionalizing the police for quite some time. And now chickens are coming home to roost. What South Africans saw on television, well, there are more things that are happening which are not on televisions or even caught on televisions. So South Africans should be worried about the status of policing in our country. We have also called for the Judicial Commission of Inquiry so that it be the one that advises the president of ills that are inhibiting policing to do its professional work to both the state and its citizenry.
But there's a point that I believe you were trying to drive home about the pallbearers being different from the ones that were close to the grave. What is that point? Do we have a case where the junior officers who, in the normal order of things, would have been responsible for the drill part and the salute part of things were sort of shifted to the side?
They were shifted, Sizwe. You will see that those police officers who were struggling with the coffin up until it went into the graveside itself, after they have placed the coffin on top of those rails, I think they marched off, because those were warrant officers. And warrant officers are mentioned in these national instructions that in a case such as this one, the pallbearers shall be, members of the rank of warrant officers. And they are not supposed to be more than 6. It gave the number 6. If you look at the brigadiers, they are 8. We do not know what informed them to do that. This is terrible. And they have brought the organization into disrepute.
Sure.
And there must be consequences to all these things that has happened.
Why do you want the Police Commissioner, General Khetla Sitole, to answer to this?
Well, the instruction comes from the president of this country. He is the one who have issued and approved the official funeral of the late Dr. Richard Maponya. The police were supposed to have done it in accordance with the prescripts that are there. Now that there is an error, he owes it to South Africans, he owes it to the service because it's discipline that we are referring to. And he also owes an apology to the president of the country. He hasn't done that. He had used his spokesperson who only said that it is an error that is regrettable. We feel that is not enough. He should have done more, and he should have come out in person and do so.
All right, thank you so much for that. That is Maponya of the South African Policing Union there talking to us about that video that went viral, where you see these police officers completely out of sync in as far as their salute is concerned.